Hey guys, so for today's video, we have a Test It Thursday, but like fail edition literally. We're gonna be testing out the Dior Forever Perfect Foundation. Unfortunately, this video turned out to be a complete fail. I tested it out and it was a fail, you guys. But I decided to still kind of upload this video and turn it into a Test It Thursday fail edition because I'm trying to keep it real with you guys. If I test a product and I love it, I love it. If I don't, I don't. The video still has to go up regardless. The first impression is still a first impression and it still has to go up. So let me know if you guys like these Test It Thursday fails, for example. Like if I film a video and I'm expecting it to go all good and I'm testing out a product and it just turns out to be a complete fail, do you want me to scrap the footage and not upload it, or upload it, keep it real, and share you guys my first impression, even if it's not so peachy and good? So if you want to check out my first impression and thoughts on the Dior Forever Perfect Foundation, then make sure to keep on watching. So first things first, as always, of course, I am going to prime. I'm going to kind of mix these two. I'm not going to put too much of the coconut primer because it can make you pretty dewy, and I don't want to like manipulate the foundation. So I'm just going to put a little bit because I do feel like my skin, I don't know, my skin feels a bit dry right now. I did moisturize this morning, but that was like 2 hours ago, so just a little bit of each. So we're gonna test out the Dior Forever Perfect Foundation. So many of you guys have been requesting this and asking me to test out this foundation. I'm really excited because I know this is a lot of people's favorites. I'm also nervous that I'm gonna love it so much because it is very pricey. I actually have it pulled up here on Sephora, so it's 64 Canadian. And I just kind of want to read to you guys like what they claim it to be and everything so we can see if it actually, you know, lives up to the claim. So it says what it is. It's a non-oily, textured, ultra fusional, medium to full coverage fluid foundation that delivers perfectly even color correction. What it does, get perfect 16-hour foundation coverage. So it does claim to last 16 hours. I don't know if I'm going to do a wear test today because I am going to the gym later and I honestly cannot wear like a full face of makeup to the gym. It also says SPF 35 protection from day to evening. This foundation leaves a luminous matte finish. Luminous matte. Flawless correction, exceptional comfort. So I do have the shade, I believe ochre. Yeah, ochre that I got, 041. It does seem maybe a tad bit dark for me right now. I wasn't really sure what shade to get. Yeah, maybe just a tad bit dark, but we'll see how it goes. I do match my foundation to my neck and my body, not my face, since I do self-tan. I am gonna put quite a bit on because I mean I like full coverage. I'm gonna take my handy dandy beauty blender because I just love it for almost every single foundation, so we'll see how it works. I did put quite a bit on, so I'm expecting it to be, you know, full because it did say medium to full, so I kind of want to make it more in the full range. So definitely a shade too dark for me. I'm not really sure what shade I should pick up then. Let me know what your guys' recommendations are. You know, like what shades I wear. MAC NC42 and also Estee Lauder 4W1. So let me know what shade you guys would recommend. This is definitely too dark. We'll make it work though. I believe this has like a pretty strong scent. It is blending out pretty nicely. Okay, so something that I feel like is notable is I left that other side of my face sitting there as I did this side. Wow, I look ridiculous. This is way too dark. And this side kind of dried up a bit. Like it dries pretty quickly as I'm trying to blend it out. Ooh, I'm not a fan of that. Because then I'm like rushing to blend and I'm like really, you guys know me, I sit there and blend my foundation for like 5 hours. You guys commented all the time. I really like my foundation to be blended. I hate looking like I forgot to blend a certain area, so now that I'm rushing, it's like I'm not really able to blend it. Yeah, this side turned out so nice, and then this side looks patchy because it dried. I'm really not happy about that at all. Yeah, I'm not happy about that at all, especially because this side looks more full coverage now. I'm gonna try and like take off some excess product, I guess, so it can look more even. I see what they mean by luminous matte, like it's matte, but like it doesn't look drying or powder. It's not like a powder matte. It's like a, I don't know, luminous matte. It's a strange contradiction, but it is. I'm gonna put a little bit more on this side because it dried up so fast. I really hate foundations that dry up so fast. It's kind of like the Maybelline Matte and Poreless, but I always just do half my face with that, but I didn't know this dried so fast or else I would have done half my face. I'm not crazy about the smell either. Yeah, it definitely dries down pretty quickly. It's already like set on the skin, and like I said, I feel like I didn't get a chance to fully blend it properly. I would say it is a nice medium to full. I would put a little bit more on to get a bit fuller of a coverage. So I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about this foundation, but so far I want to say it does look really pretty on the skin. I wish it was a bit fuller coverage, and I wish it didn't dry down so fast. I am gonna say I am a bit disappointed just based off of like this first initial try on, especially because it is so pricey. I'm not like feeling so excited and happy about it. Yeah. Okay, so in terms of the claims, I definitely agree with it being a non-oily texture. It doesn't feel greasy or anything like that. And I do agree with it being kind of medium to full. It says that it delivers perfectly even color correction. I don't really know about that. I feel like to deliver a perfectly even color correction, you would need to be a fully full coverage foundation. This is more medium to full. I'm very curious to see if it gives flashbacks. I'm gonna take my camera right now. For those of you that ask and wonder, this is the Sony A500, 5100. Let's see if it gives flashback. All right, so here is the photo. Definitely some flashback, I feel like. Not a whole lot, but there's definitely a bit. To be honest, you guys, I really hate to do this, but I have to film my Jaclyn Hill palette tutorial, and I would hate to film that tutorial because I want to, I'm so excited to, and I feel like it's going to be such an awesome video. I would hate to kind of ruin that video by using a foundation that doesn't match me. I'm not too happy with it. It's looking pretty patchy. I don't know if you guys, I don't know, maybe I should give you a close-up. A little bit patchy up here. And then I would hate to film that tutorial and try to take beautiful makeup photos for it and of the eye look and have flashback, because there was quite a bit of flashback in that photo that I saw. It wasn't a huge amount, but there was a little bit, and I just don't want to risk it after my makeup's done having horrible flashback and spending all this time and ending up ruining the Jaclyn Hill palette, Morphe palette tutorial. So I think we're gonna have to go ahead and conclude this as a Tested Thursday fail, unfortunately, but this was a complete fail. I think it's I can't even remember if I've ever tried a foundation a first impression just on one product and had this much of a fail before, but I'm honestly gonna have to go into the bathroom and take this off and just film my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette tutorial with the foundation that I know I love. So yeah, we're just gonna have to go ahead and conclude this as a total fail. I do want to test this foundation again in the correct shade and just give it another try, even though I'm pretty disappointed in it because it just dried so fast. I wasn't really able to blend it properly. But maybe I'll include it in a full face of second impressions. I don't know. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below on this foundation. Let me know what shade you recommend for me. Maybe I'll go to Sephora and exchange it because this was $65, you guys. So although this video was a fail, I hope you enjoyed it and kind of got my first impression, real first impression. I could have sat here and full on, faked it till I made it, but it's just real life. Sometimes you try products and the first impression is just not good. I'll always give it a second and third try, but first impression on this was not so good. Don't forget to let me know what your thoughts and comments are on this foundation below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.